Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you know what time it is. One for man. Just had to add my 2 cents to this. And yep, there's a lot going on, man. All I'm saying is the music business is a ruthless game. And if you don't play accordingly or learn the rules, you're gonna get chewed up, eaten up, literally. Let's get to it.
The
Dance
trend
these
right
days,
now
man.
with the
Yeah,
trend.
DJs dance
As a
now.
DJ, you must go step there on the stage and do something.
You've never
and-
seen Philolity. They dance these days.
Yeah.
Now that's why I get APPR and I'm like, hey, my man, dance there.
That's the guy who plays the piano, yeah?
I'll play the music, you dance.
You
my
see,
man.
that's the pressure right there. Yeah, well, now you need someone to dance.
Yeah, what you got for us, Ghost Lady?
So, guys, Maphorisa, did you see that live? So he
Hey,
basically
stop.
said if you record at his studio, your songs are automatically his.
He's
So-
right.
Yeah?
He's right. Technically, yeah.
Okay.
Masters.
But this is the reasoning
I think
also.
it's called Masters.
He said if he buys you food, pays for the electricity at the studio automatically, obviously. So those are also the reasonings, right? Then the person who came back to that and obviously was against that was Prince KB.
Prince KB, come
Yes.
hello.
So obviously he was just ridiculing that, like how
Sign
how
Buj.
come on? Why would someone like speak like that? You know, we're in a day and age where you have to give people their, it's the whole masters thing, and just
Yes,
you can't just take ownership of everything.
He's right there as well.
True. And then, but I also saw another.
Of course, you can't take ownership of everything. But if contractually it says, Vela, when are you entitled to this, that, and the third, then it is what it is. But yeah, I get you.
Live, not even a live, of Maphorisa almost kind of saying that he was joking. Why do people take him so serious?
He wasn't joking,
No,
man.
he wasn't joking.
He wasn't joking. He was in his
I
feelings
don't think he
there.
ever said that. Did he say he was joking?
He
No,
wasn't.
he was just saying, why do people, he didn't say I was, but it kind of insinuated. It was-
Get that live. I didn't see that one. I saw the one where he was having a rant, but I didn't see that
Yes, he
one.
did have a rant. And later on, there was a video. It's like, why do people take everything, like so serious and just like, you don't have to take everything that a white person says. And then obviously made a mockery of about Prince KP, just like with his nudes, like,
Porn stuff. Yeah, porn
One
stuff.
star,
That was funny.
So, ouch, So
Didn't
that
see
was
those.
when he came. When
Not
his
up to date.
comeback.
They came for it.
Yeah, they came for him, So unfortunately,
And you know when Pory says in Caspitori, it hurts even more. dog.
Oh, okay.
so that's why I said, hey, it was a bit like, woo. It was
No,
tough.
issue number one. When you do record at someone's studio, they own the masters.
Fact.
Yeah, that is true. It's been true for
Been the
longest
case
time
forever,
ever.
yeah.
And then him mentioning the Nando's, whatever. I think he wasn't mentioning like specifically he buys them food. He's just trying to say that there's a cost implication to you recording
Yes,
into my
sir.
house. So the mic, the speakers,
The equipment.
and then he just mentioned the food, whatever. But he's
resources.
trying to say that there's a cost implication. And then Prince KB replying is also right because the music system was built to exploit artists.
True story.
Right? Now, as an artist yourself, like Pory, who's been in the trenches, started making music from the back room, whatever, been through the journey of being an artist, and now
Also
he's
getting exploited.
also getting exploited, and then now he's a big boy in the big rooms.
Gatekeeper.
You would think that someone with that power would want to change the system,
Yeah.
not champion the same system that's exploiting people.
But that's the thing, right? So Pory didn't set the rules. Pory never set the rules. He got into the soccer field. The referee was already doing his own thing. Okay. The coaches were already leading their teams a certain way. The rules of the game were just set like to a certain standard. They were just set up like this. So Home Slice pulled up and he just started playing the game. He got hurt a couple of times. He learned the rules of the trade, and boom, now he's at the top. Let's keep going.
So, because he has the power to change it.
No, he doesn't. Against who? If I feel like MacG knows exactly how difficult it is to go against the elite or to go against a certain group of people who own the music business. Mind you, it's always these giant corporate record labels who control the narrative, who set the rules. It's like FIFA. They like the FIFA of this music industry. Like FIFA is to soccer, same difference. The Sonys, the Sony Africa, Warner Bros. And them, they literally own everything to some extent. You feel what I'm saying? They control everything. They control streams. They control the charts. You feel what I'm saying? So him saying that Pory has the power to actually change, these rules that are already set, that he said himself have been set for decades. I feel like that's a bit of a stretch, and that's putting a whole lot of responsibility on Pory's shoulder. How do you feel, hot man?
What Prince KB, I think, was trying
was
to
trying
allude
to
to.
say.
To say if you have that power where
I
you
disagree.
can not exploit people because that's how people have been doing business for
Yeah.
years,
Exactly.
then try not to.
Yeah, that's how the game has always been. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And we've said this before, that the deal between a record label and an artist is exploitative. It does not make it right, though, but it's exploitative. And generally, record labels, sometimes you may go with a finished product,
Yeah.
you know, a whole album. And then they will offer you to give you money for the production cost. Meaning now, they will own the master because they've paid for that master,
Yeah.
or they've paid for the creation of that master.
Yes.
And bear in mind, when Pory says that if you come to his place and record there, use his mics, use his electricity and everything, he will own the master. Now, there's two main
Fair.
rights involved in a song when you create a song. There's the master rights, and then there's copyrights. And within copyrights, then you're gonna have the mechanical rights, you're gonna have the performance rights. Now, a producer or a songwriter will always fall within the copyright part of things, meaning your intellectual property is still attached. Masters simply mean it's the guy who can decide to license the stuff out, who can decide how this recording is going to get exploited.
Okay.
Now, there are times when it depends what kind of deal you have also with your record label, where an artist or a producer can be part of those rights as well. So Pory is not saying that he's the only one who's going to benefit from the recording. He simply is saying he owns the rights, the master rights, because he funded the creation of that master.
Yes, sir.
However, other people's intellectual property, creativity went into play as well. And then due to that, they are also entitled to the royalties that come from
Yes, sir.
the copyrights being played on air, and the CDs, if it was still
But he
a
doesn't do
CD, or
that.
sales.
But he doesn't do that, bro.
What do you mean?
He doesn't give them their fair share of the split sheets. He keeps everything.
Everything.
yeah,
So he
that's-
keeps the master rights and the
Yes.
copyrights.
Yes.
Is that
Okay, I don't know.
I heard him say, I own the master.
I don't know about copyrights, but I'm saying when it comes to the split sheets,
Copyrights are the split sheet. The split sheets speaks to the copyright.
How does
yeah,
MacG
then
know
he
all
owns
of this?
everything. Yeah, then he doesn't share it accordingly. That's why his name is on
Wait,
every
say that
song.
again?
When it comes to the split sheets,
Copyrights are the split sheet. The split sheets speaks to the copyright.
yeah, then he owns everything. Yeah, then he doesn't share it accordingly.
Oh boy.
That's why his name is on every song that comes from his label.
But he's then part of the copyrights. But the other names are also there. When you go on
the
Spotify,
other names don't get shit, dog.
when you go on, are you for real?
Dog, that guy's a vampire, bro. He feeds from the youth.
Hey, me, I thought he's just referring to because
No.
I'm talking
Whoa.
about masters.
No, dog. That guy's a vampire, my man.
Vampire. Blood
So
sucky.
the right thing, he's greedy,
Yeah,
that
no
guy, my
saki.
man. The right thing to do would be to share the split sheets accordingly. But he doesn't do that. He does the whole thing of, I'm Pory, I'm putting you on, so I'm taking 100%.
Of
On
all the
some,
rights.
on some, yo, I'm the bigger brand here, okay? You just a kid from the Kasi, which was away to boy. You're a small boy. So come in my studio. I'll make sure that I link you up, Libo, young, who that boy, youngster and name, you feel me? I'll make sure that you use the resources, the piano habo, Madulo, so that you also blow up and have an opportunity to perform in big stages with the elite. One fuman, but Asian fanak, man, keep at the Uber how, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay for your meal for the night, for maybe the whole weekend. One fuman. So since I'm not guys, I got VV. Relax, make sure that you make a name for yourself first, and then later on, here maybe if you play your cards right, the Toba Sharp life, I'm giving you a platform or working or elevator. Maybe that's how Pory finesses these whole transactions with these kids. I don't know. Let's listen.
That are attached to the
everything,
song.
yes.
Master rights, copyrights.
Yes. And if I'm lying, ask him to produce a split sheet. Let's see it.
Damn.
All of them, dog.
He won't.
That's why these boys are crying. Because, like, for example,
Which boys?
everyone that he works with,
So
man,
chill.
all these kids.
Everybody?
Set some
Yeah,
shit,
dog.
man.
Have you ever heard anyone say nice thing about Pory? Working with Pory. Everyone that leaves him has always got bad things to say. And people that are still in there have bad things to say. What are the? You know when was a red flag for
Damn,
me?
that's foul.
You know what
That's
was a red
foul.
flag for me?
Yeah.
The moment you have to start counting how much good you're doing for other people, that's a red flag.
No, but sometimes you are made to count because people
People are talking
ungrateful.
shit about you.
No,
Sometimes.
dog. If you're doing the right thing, the people will speak for you.
Okay.
They will speak for you. They'll say, no, this guy really put me on. He did 1, 2, 3. Not like, why are you counting?
Okay, yeah, okay. I hear when
Okay,
you
I
say
hear
Why,
you.
why are
the
you keeping
counting.
count? Because it means that you are not doing it from the goodness of your heart. You are doing it because you know what you are doing is wrong. And you have to now explain, or okay, it's like,
The
bro,
families
like,
have eaten.
yes, yes. Like it's like you and your husband, right? How many good things do you do for him? But do you keep count?
No.
Because you're doing it from the goodness of your heart. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
But the moment you guys are fighting, you're like, yeah, Mara, I do this for you, I do that for you. It means, oh, you're not doing it from your heart. You're not really putting people on like you say you are. You are doing it so you can look good.
Mm.
Do you get me?
Yeah. Hey.
I get you.
I get you, but
sometimes, and I'm
But you
not
must be
defending
able to
Pory
defend
here, right?
yourself,
But
though,
Yo.
yeah.
sometimes.
Sometimes if
Yeah.
someone says,
What have you
bro,
done?
for example, right?
Bro, the moment you have to start doing that, it's a problem.
For example, say now me, né? I'm like, let's say I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm leaving the podcast, and then I go out there and be like, Mac didn't do shit for me. Mac this, Mac that, Mac this. You're in a position whereby
You have
will
to.
need
You
to
have
say,
to.
oh, but guys, here's how it is, and
This is what I
later on in
did.
public,
Why?
you weren't doing it to keep score. You weren't doing it to keep score.
No,
You
but
just defending
you know what
yourself.
I've done. I
True,
don't need to say
but now I'm
anything.
denying it publicly.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Defending
but
yourself in your brand.
you know.
Yes.
You understand? It's like
But sometimes
It's a right of
So MacG is saying that Pory should not say a thing about his, I don't want to say philanthropic work. He's just saying that don't do it, don't say nothing about what you did for other people. But it seems like Pory right now, he's currently in a corner where everybody's pointing fingers at him on some, yo, you stole money from this guy, you stole money from that guy. He's just saying, look, man, sharp, first of all, you were my sepa, but it's fine. I did this, that, and the third for such and such and such. Why aren't you guys talking about that? That's all Pory is doing. So it's a bit unfair for MacG to say Pory should just sit back and take all the punches.
other people feel
It's a
other
right
people
of
feel
reply.
other people feel like they need to come out
guys.
publicly and say Haibo.
Haibo.
This guy must. But who saw so? I don't get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Where's it coming from?
Because so Home Slice was Elokshine Kasi, cutting grass. He had a talent. He knows how to play keys. Pull up to my studio. Let's get busy. And then now he has a platform. Now he has a name. Now he can be able to feed off his own brand rather, feed his family, work for his family, provide and all that shit. Because I as Pory gave him a platform. Go piano habo produce so he can put his songs out. And make a name for himself. You feel what I'm saying? That's all Pory is saying. And now it's like, damn, Homestar is here now. When I expect on I will agree that to some extent he kind of did, but at the same time, in a win-win situation, in a win-win situation, the kid got exposure, Pory got money, the label ate, the kid maybe ate a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's a win-win. Maybe Pory benefited more. I'd say Kai, it's justifiable as he's the bigger brand. You feel what I'm saying? But to say again, Pory didn't do nothing for the kids, that'll be a bit unfair. Okay, that'll be a little bit unfair. Um, who has more leverage between Pory and the artist? It's obviously Pory. So is it fair for him to reap more from the production of the music as compared to the artist? I'd say that's also kind of fair. It depends on how the contracts are set up. We'll get to that later. Contracts are so important and people don't discuss these enough. Let's go.
You know what I mean? I'm not speaking about Pory. I'm just speaking about everyone who's ever come out in public to say, but this is what I've done for this person who's now slandering my name in public.
Bro, that's fucked up.
It's wrong, MacG.
What's his name? Aya did that, bro. Aya, when he left here, he went on all these podcasts and did a whole PR campaign saying all this bullshit. But not once did we sit here and say, we did this for him, we did that for him. It was because...
The reason why MacG you didn't do that is because nobody's really pressuring you like that. Nobody's in your face like that. The whole game is on Pory's ass. The whole game is on Pory's ass. Mind you, that ain't a conversation. Niggas have been on Pory's ass, dog. Okay, let's keep it all the way okay. This shit is old. Only Pory and him exploiting him a piano artist. It's been going on for a long time, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But MacG, on the other hand, with you, it's only one person came after you, going to these podcasts talking shit about you. That was like one person, bro. With Pory, it's like the whole game. The whole game. So you telling me that Pory should just keep quiet and ignore everyone? Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's keep it okay. Come on, huh?
Because he knows.
But if we did that, we're well within our rights.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Or if you did that, you were well within your
Yeah,
rights.
but yeah, you are. But I'm saying it doesn't mean you have to. For me, it's a red flag.
And it doesn't
I'll
mean
take-
that you weren't
I'll
doing it
take
out of
G.
an honest heart. Now that you're
Yes,
mentioning it.
yes.
Unless you mentioning it every corner without any argument having ensued and you're like, "Oh, no, I'm talking, I'm going to say, like, oh, to no, then yeah. But sometimes you need to defend yourself
Sometimes
as
you're
a
just
person
defending
as well.
yourself, bro.
No, dog. For what reason? You know what I did. So why must I go on public and say a name?
But that's your personality, man.
Yeah, that's just the way I see it.
Okay,
For me, that's a red flag. The
But
moment
it's-
you start saying, I did this for you, Kandi, why were you doing it? Were you not doing it because you want to help me?
But it's fucked up then if Pory's not even giving the kids performance
not, dog.
royalties. Like when their song plays, because
Pory
Sambro
wants-
collects royalties.
Pory wants the whole pie, dog.
So these kids don't get shit from Sambro?
Even when they get bookings, you have to, if you want to book an artist from Pory, you have to go under lock, which means he gets a percentage from a booking for all his artists, which is fucked up, dog. Because artists eat from gigs. So give them the gigs, bro.
All right, babe. So we called it a 360 deal. Okay, according to my knowledge, that's called a 360 deal. That's what labels do. MacG knows exactly what he's talking about because he knows exactly how the music business works. I might have to agree with what MacG is saying. It's just called a 360, meaning that whoever you signed under, provided that these piano artists that people are claiming Pory is exploiting, if they signed under Piano Hub or Pory's label or Bad Boy Records, whatever the label is called, if they signed under that shit and they sign a 360 deal with Pory, Pory's gonna eat off everything. He's gonna get a percentage of everything, okay? 360 meaning everything, the whole pie. You dig what I'm saying? He's gonna get a percentage from the merch, from the performances, from the music, from the production, from the everything. Okay, it's a 360 deal. So MacG o kwatetse hore ntwana tse di signile a 360 deal with Maphorisa. Is that what he's mad about? I thought contracts were there for a reason, no? Contracts are there for us to have an agreement as to how we're both gonna eat from whatever services we provide or whatever product we sell. If these kids decided to sign on the dotted line that yeah, I'm fine with Pory taking money from our performances, etc., then why is Pory in the wrong for that? An 18-plus-year-old signing on a dotted line, a whole adult signing on a dotted line saying, I'm okay with splitting my efforts with this guy or that label. We see this going on all the time. Ambitious had 360 deals, I think. Allegedly, shit. MT. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing new. I do personally feel like MacG has a vendetta against Maphorisa. I'm still yet to learn about it. I'm not quite sure where it started or how it started, but yeah, they don't like each other.
Give them the gigs
To run on their own.
to run on their own, bro. There was a campaign DSTV wanted to do with Popcorn and Cheese, like a nationwide tour or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were like, as Podcast and Chill Network, yes, Popcorn and Cheese is under our umbrella, but our agreement is for the podcast. So whatever happens outside of the podcast, even though it might start from the podcast, we have nothing to do with it.
See, the contract says that Popcorn and Cheese, Poly, Robot Boy, our dealings are within the podcasting, MacG umbrella. Hauna stress. That's fine. That's fair. That's what the contract says. We don't know what's in Pory's contract, G. You know what I'm saying? Until you get copies of the contracts, and whatnot, then we can start, discussing that, oh shit, yeah, this explains why Maphorisa is getting a percentage from the performances. You know what I'm saying? I think niggas just don't read. And don't say maybe they were just in Piano Hub, recording music, going lit, having a good time. And then Pory's like, hey, gents, okay, Fede, it's 3 a.m. in the morning, but Fede, to have a meeting at 6 p.m., at 6 a.m. So, just sign here, boy. Sign a heat, boy. Sign a heat, boy. Niggas is drunk, niggas is lit, but sign. Don't even know what they signing. But yeah, we need to get down to those papers. Whatever them boys signed, we need to get down to those papers and discuss, okay, Fede, this bullet points literally stipulates that Piano Hub is going to eat from performances. Piano Hub is going to eat from royalties. Piano Hub is going to eat from merch, etc., etc., etc. MacG's contract, Popcorn and Cheese, sounds like it's pretty fair. Haris Shoka contract ya new. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get down to that and then we can start criticizing it. But at this point, I feel like MacG is just shooting blanks. I feel like he's reaching a bit. We don't know what's in the contract, bro. And if it says Pory must eat in every single flipping category, then it is what it is. Motherfucker, you signed that shit.
Yeah.
So if they want to take popcorn and cheese on the road, whatever, they must talk to popcorn and cheese and strike a deal with them. But if now you are being greedy, then it's like, okay, we need a piece of that tour money as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's just being greedy now, bro. If you're really helping people on, dog, you're talking about people recording from your studio, and when they record from your studio, you own the masters. Okay, dog, one bag of yours can buy all these kids' studios. Buy them kids' studios if you really want to help them, so they can own their own masters. But he can't because he needs the kids so that he can make more money.
That's like saying, MacG, one of you must buy Zele, Ayanda, and Sima, studio equipment so they can start their own podcast independently off of the MacG umbrella. That's, you feel what I'm saying? Like, am I making sense, bro? I don't know. I don't know if it's the same thing, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much what he's trying to say. If Zile and Sima and Ayanda were to do their own spreading humors outside of the MacG umbrella, if they started out doing their own thing, separate from MacG podcast and chill, would it be making these numbers? I don't think so. Obviously not. I'll tell you why. MacG is over 1 million subscribers right now. When Spreading Humors drops an episode, some of those subscribers are gonna get notifications as to, hey, MacG, the umbrella just dropped a video, but it's not the podcast that you always watch. It's another branch. It's Spreading Humors with Zille in him. Yeah. So that's 1 million people, potential viewers, who get to see a thumbnail and a title of, Spreading Humors, right? So Spreading Humors is benefiting, Zille is benefiting from being under the MacG umbrella. Same thing with these piano artists. If they work with Maphorisa, they benefiting to, eat off his brand, Jean-Jean. You get what I'm saying? So MacG, come on, bro. I feel like you're reaching a bit, Hot Money One Fuman. But I get what you're saying, bro. I understand what you're saying. MacG is a humanist on Fumana. Like, he just cares about the kids. He cares about, their well-being, etc. As most people are. I've seen the comments. Everybody is on Maphorisa's ass. Everybody wants the kids to get a fair share of whatever. But if they sign certain contracts, if you put your name in a contract and you sign on a dotted line, my nigga, like, you agreeing to the terms and conditions. Jesus.
When was the last time Pory released a song? Ali one man, just DJ Maphorisa. Give me one name, one song.
No.
There isn't, because the kids are his livelihood. The kids are the ones that
isn't that
the kids
his
are piano
business
hub.
though?
Yeah, but doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. Hence I said, if you
MacG wants DJ Khaled to drop a DJ Khaled song.
know how fucked up and how exploitive this business is, when you have that power, do the right thing, dog. Do the right thing. This guy, what's his name? Mac Lopez, right? I'm like, dog, I love your shit. Love your vibe. We pushed him. We helped him, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
We released the song Wiralang together. I have no share in that. No, I'm not in the split sheets. I'm like, dog, it's all yours, bro. Because this is your livelihood, but I'll help you push it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's me trying to change. If I was being exploitive, I would have said I own 100% because released through my distribution channel. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, I'm not as big as Pory, so like it's
only gonna
very small.
It's only gonna do
change.
so much.
But I'm saying, when you're in a position where you can do the right thing, do the fucking right thing, bro. We've been exploited so long.
No, I hear you, Chief.
But what if in his defense he feels like he's doing the right thing?
How? The right thing is give the kids what they deserve.
And yep, we're gonna stop it, cut it right there. I'll make another recording of the second part. Okay, I don't want to make these too long. MacG records for like a whole hour, 30 minutes. I'm not that guy. Okay, I don't have the stamina for that. So yeah, let's just cut it right here. What it will do is we'll record another section of this continuation of this part of this podcast with DJ Maphorisa and MacG going back and forth. I'll post it. I'll link it in the description. I'll do everything, whatever it takes for you to see it. Just see. When you see the thumbnail, click on the video, watch it, so we continue on with this conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for kicking it with me for now. And I'll catch you guys later on. You feel what I'm saying? Peace. You know what I'm talking about.
Hello talking that nigga that snitch. I ain't been up on the block in a minute.